Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me today. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. Okay, this is going to be a fairy oracle reading for January going into February. Timing is fluid so far as universal timing is fluid, so it's slightly different to the earth-based, more rigid structures, if you like, but thereabouts anyway. So I've done a pre-shuffle of the fairy oracle cards, so I'll just do a final shuffle now. Too many jumped out there. And see what the fairy realm want to say to you at this time, Scorpio. So we have the heart of the situation for some of you. It is a general reading, Scorpio, so it will resonate more with some of you than perhaps with others, according to where the energies are focusing in on. So current situation or an energy, the challenges to that, what's in your power ×2, and a possible outcome based on perhaps advice and guidance being given in the reading, and then just something else that the energies would like to say to you at this time. It may or may not be connected to the rest of the reading. And then at the bottom of the deck, as an overall energy, we have the friends, and this is about support that we receive and give to others, but this is about being that support network, that where you're on the same page as others, if you like. They're on the same page as you. You've got total trust. You know where you're both going. You share the same values, possibly interests, but that very close companionship and trust and belief in your friends, family, community. It can be a combination of all those energies, but a beautiful card to have there. So I'll just put that to one side at the moment. I'm just going to quickly go through the cards on the table, and then we're going to clarify them. So first of all, at the heart of the reading, we have Neris the Alchemist. Neris the Alchemist, this is about quite a dramatic internal change happening within some of you, Scorpio. So much so that things are changing quite rapidly, and it, you know, Neris is very mindful of what's gone and where she's been, but now her sight is firmly set on the future going forward, and she's shining her light. But this is about alchemy and internal change, quite dramatic internal change happening for some of you. And I'm sure, because it's at the heart of your reading, I'm sure for whoever this is meant for, that you probably are feeling this already. Now, the challenge to that is the Gocha. It doesn't surprise me that this one's come out. The Gocha is a little bit similar to the Tower card in ordinary tarot. And this is when something quite dramatic has happened that's knocked you off your feet a little bit, if you like, a bit of a shock, come out of the blue. You can see he's got one eye covered and he's looking through his fingers because he doesn't really want to see or face what it is that he can see. So this is some form of a challenge, a challenge that is changing things. So whatever this event is that's happened, for some of you, Scorpio, that's what's brought this internal change to you. But it's a challenge, and of course it's a challenge. It's, you know, change is challenging, especially when it comes in quite dramatically. Can be very difficult. But in the future, looking back, you'll see, you'll be able to see why what has happened, Scorpio, and the benefits to be achieved from that. It's difficult to see that at the moment, though. Okay, so what's in your power? Well, we have the singer of intuition, and what this is saying, Scorpio, is to tap into your inner knowledge, Tap into your intuition. What is it your intuition wants to tell you now about this situation? This could be about second sight. Perhaps if you are able to, or if you do meditate, you know, tap into, you know, go deep within and seek answers, and they will come. Ask for answers and they will come. But this is really about gut instinct, intuition, your third eye chakra that's in the middle of your brow. So we'll see what the clarifier is in a minute for you. What else is in your power? Well, we have the sage, and again, this is very much about ancient wisdom, internal wisdom. You see the sage, he has one eye that looks blinded and one eye that's seeing. So, but the blinded eye is not blinded. This is because he's able to see internally. He's got inner wisdom, and which is able to tap into. And then also the wisdom looking beyond himself. So this really is about ancient wisdom, but the sage also understands that, you know, about contemporary wisdom, keeping up with the times, if you like, what's current. But it is very much about drawing on inner wisdom, drawing up from the roots, if you like, and having that awareness of his internal world, but the external world also, when seeking answers, looking at a situation, and then tapping into his intuition, into his inner knowledge, to see what that reveals and what that tells him. All right, so we've very much got two very similar cards here that are within your power to activate, Scorpio. So considering all of that, a possible outcome, yes, we have the guardian of the gate. Now, this is when something has been building up. Sometimes a card that comes out with the guardian of the gate is the apprentice card, where we have to jump through the hoops to build up a understanding and knowledge before getting qualified, and then going forward with more wisdom and professionalism, if you like. So the guardian of the gate, this is about something building up. You're getting ready to shoot through the gate of knowledge, of inspiration, and things. And also when this card comes forward, it means something is changing. And it's changing for the better, but it will be changing permanently. You won't go back down through the gate. That's not possible. As things are changing, they are changing permanently, but for the better. And it's a beautiful energy. This is a beautiful energy. And this has come in as an outcome for you. Now, it's very similar to Neris the alchemist, who, do you remember I was saying, although she's mindful of where she's been in the past, she is now changing internally and changing permanently and just looking to the future of where she's heading now. So very similar. And of course, whatever this event was for some of you, that's what's brought this all about. Okay, it's opening up. There's a portal opening up for some of you that you're about ready to shoot through. Metaphorically speaking, obviously, not actually, but not physically shooting through something, but metaphorically, emotionally, psychologically. And the other thing that the energies want to say to you, this is the singer of healing. This is going to bring in, whatever this event is, it's going to bring in a lot of healing for you. There's got a lot of healing coming down for you. Lots of blessings and healing coming down for you and coming up for you from the earth realm. So beautiful. And of course, it's something to do with our friendships as well. You're going to get a lot of support, with friends, people that are on the same page as you, think the same way as you. So I'm going to leave that one out, and I'm going to now shuffle again. Could we have clarifying cards, please, to clarify the cards on the table? Could we have clarifying cards, please, to clarify the cards on the table for Scorpio? And at the bottom of the deck here we have Tom the Poet. And Tom the Poet it's a very dreamer energy. He often gets lost in thought. He has got a beautiful youthful energy about him. But the message of this is Tom the Poet, as it says on the tin, what really sparks him, what sparks his interest and really wakes him up is his love of writing, poetry, creating. So it's those sorts of energies that really spark him. And I feel this has come forward. Now, for some of you, this may be referring to perhaps some of you who like to write stories, write poetry. And that really sparks your interest. But for others, it's just saying that there is something that is really going to be sparking your interest, that it's going to get you focused now. And it perhaps is something that you've been dreaming about, wanting to do. And perhaps that opportunity is now going to be made available for you, for some of you, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down there. And underneath that Lom the Poet, we've got the Singer of Connection, and this is about connectivity, connecting with others. You know, we've already had the Friends card, didn't we, which is about those firm connections, friendships, whether it's family, friends, community, that, you know, all singing from the same page, if you like. This is also about connecting within ourselves. So having a good firm connection, or coming together, the different parts of ourselves coming together in more harmony. Okay, so I'll just put that out of the way at the moment. And let's go back to the heart of your reading again, Scorpio. So we had Neris the Alchemist. Now the clarifier is the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, and you can see Neris is looking at this fairy, and this is you're going to feel truly blessed. Whatever this event has been that's perhaps been difficult, that is changing you or changed you internally, and giving you a better focus, if you like, on where you're going now. It's a blessing coming in, and other people are going to acknowledge that blessing, that joy, that happiness that is going to be building up around you, Scorpio. Now, the challenge we had was the Gocha, and then we have Lease of the Shadows. Now, Lease of the Shadows is when we're taking those first tentative steps to start to heal a trauma or something very difficult from the past, something that's happened. So whatever the Gocha is that's happened, then, you know, you're going to be acknowledging that and taking steps to not to ignore it, but to perhaps look into it and start to see how you can heal, you can move on from whatever the Gocha is. If it's not that for some of you, then this could be saying that it's a past trauma or it's a past difficulty that needed addressing. And perhaps some of you have started to address that has created this traumatic event. All right, so take it how it resonates. with you, Scorpio, but this is certainly about the stepping stones to start to heal or address past traumas or past difficulties. And looking at the picture of the Gocha, it's perhaps something that you've not wanted to look at for a long time. So they're some of the challenges for some of you. And then in your power, we had the singer of intuition, and we have unity. And we've already seen the singer of connection, which is about connecting within and without. Now, the singer of unity, this is about coming together, being stronger, uniting with others. We've already had the friends, haven't we, and the connectivity. So there's a bit of a theme running through this, which is about uniting within ourselves, our energies. Sometimes we can be carrying fragmented energies within ourselves as a result of experiences throughout childhood or, throughout growing up, throughout our lives. Sometimes, we can have many positive experiences, but negative experiences and really negative experiences can fragment some of our energies, and it stays like that. Well, when the singer of unity comes forward, this is about these energies are going to start to come together now to make you united, internally united. And that's where the healing energies come in as well. But I feel that, with the friends card, that your friends and support networks are going to help in this area. You're going to feel more whole and stronger as a result. And this is going to help you with your intuition, with your understanding, I feel, about yourself, tapping into your intuition about a situation or about your situation. So beautiful, beautiful energies. So the other area of, okay, so we had the sage, didn't we? Which we talked about the inner wisdom and external wisdom and drawing wisdom up from your roots. Now, we've also got the bodacious Bodak. The bodacious Bodak, now then, he will finish off anything that hasn't been sorted out. So if there's anything hanging in the balance, if there's anything that needs putting away, that needs sorting out, that needs completing, he's come forward to say you need to address it, because if not, somebody else will. And somebody else will sort it out, and it won't get sorted out how you want it to be done. So this is about not leaving things, not leaving loose ends. Don't leave loose ends. Tie up any loose ends that need tying up, because otherwise somebody else will, and it won't be how you want it to be. And, so tap into your wisdom, into the ancient wisdom, perhaps, to sort out, to decide how to complete something. Is it that you need to seek out others' advice and counselling, so that whatever is left hanging can be completed? And it may well be to do with this difficulty of starting perhaps counselling or therapy, or just starting to look at and address what it is that's happened in the recent or the far past that's been holding you back for such a long time. So perhaps the bodacious Bodak is saying now's the time to tie up any loose ends, to deal with these sorts of issues. Okay, so in the outcome position, we had the guardian of the gate, didn't we? Beautiful energy. And ecstasis. And ecstasis is, as it says on the tin, this is about sheer ecstasy, pure joy, being ecstatic about something. Whatever this is, whatever this big build-up and change that's happening and within you, where you're going to be changed for the better and changed for good going forward, you're going to be so joyful and ecstatic, I can't say it, about this. It's going to bring you so much joy, happiness and pleasure. And then the other, something else that the energies wanted to say, which was about healing. So healing is definitely coming in for you. And I feel there's an overall theme of healing in this reading. And yes, the collection of pixies. And this, with the collection of pixies, the meaning behind this is everybody has these responsibilities and jobs to do, daily jobs, daily chores, whether it's the housework, putting something away, tidying up, taking the dog for a walk, whatever it is. And what the collection of pixies say is, whatever it is that you're doing, lift your energy and make them dance while you're doing the hoovering, the vacuuming. Look around and enjoy being out and about when you're walking the dog. See how happy your dog is. Just enjoy whatever the chore is. Well, I'm stopping myself there because I've got a dog and it's not a chore taking him out, because I absolutely love taking him out. He's just such a happy dog. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, Scorpio. Whatever the chore is, the day-to-day humdrum, lift your energy up, dance, sing, put some music on, make the most of, it's just about making the most of every minute of the day, really, even if this is just jobs that you would prefer not to be doing, but they need to be done. So just to get on with it, get them done. You'll feel better once they're done, and try to enjoy yourself at the same time. Even if you can meditate a little bit or switch off while you're doing it, whatever it is, obviously, as long as it's safe to do so. But this is going to help with the healing. So as you're doing these everyday chores, but, appreciating what it is, what you've got, appreciating your surroundings, your environment, and just getting on with it and getting stuff done. All of that is going to contribute to the healing energies. And you can open up at these times, doing these jobs, is when sometimes we are open up to receive healing. At times when we wouldn't realise it's happening. Everyday life, just getting on with everyday life and the changes that are coming in. So healing, beautiful. All right, Scorpio, I'm just going to get 2 cards now from the Earth Spirits. Oracle cards. Could we have 2 more cards now for Scorpio, please, to round this reading up? 2 more cards, please, for Scorpio. 2 more cards, please, for Scorpio. So we have waterfall, which is effortless. So, and I feel that's linked with the collection of pixies. So, things are going to happen. Things are flowing already. It's effortless. Things are going to go along more smoothly now, and life is going to feel more effortless, feel more smooth. There's not going to be so many obstacles and challenges. Yes, that's a lovely energy. Lovely energy. You see, with the waterfalls coming down, there's nothing to stop them. Water will find its own level. And and it's effortless. And that's the energy that's coming in for you as well. You know, the challenges are going to be diminished. In life, we have ups and downs, all of us do. And we make the most of the good times. We get ready for when it dips a bit, because inevitably it will. But, you know, that's just the process of life, as where the river's running along and then it comes to the waterfall and then drops down. But it doesn't have to hold us back. It doesn't have to hold us back. We can adopt the collection of Pixies energy, all right, and just make the most of all the experiences that come in for us, Scorpio, as much as possible. And then the other energy just around this reading up is childhood, and this is about innocence, the innocence of childhood, about trust, belief, and shared experiences. This could also be representing something perhaps that happened at a time of innocence, a time of childhood. But the universe is aware of it. Look, it's shining its light on the children here. So there's lots of healing coming down for whatever that situation was for you, Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, whoever it was meant for, and that it's given you a little bit of support and a little bit of guidance. But good luck going forward, Scorpio, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.